Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We're going to be making some fun projects with some of Stampin' Up's new mix and match products. So that's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Lori DeGroosh from Loritamarie Crafts, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Calgary, Alberta. And I'm coming here live on Thursdays so I can share tips, ideas, inspiration with you to help you take paper crafting supplies and turn them into beautiful projects. So before we get going today, I have two things to share with you. So one is that my Stamp and Create class is, today's the last day to register. So every month I do a class where we make more elaborate projects, where you get a sampling of new supplies. So you get DSP and cardstock and embellishments and other fun things. And then you get to make a really fun project. So this month, of course, is all about the new ink colors. And these are the projects. Little sneak peek. What? They're in envelopes. You can't see them. So we're going to be making two what I call elaborate fun fold cards, which just means they're a little bit unique in how they open, or there's like pockets and kind of fun things in it. So they're actually like a little fat. So it's not kind of something you can probably stick in regular mail, but it makes like a real special gift for somebody, maybe graduation, maybe a birthday, maybe a special birthday, like something like that. And so it features the Unbounded Beauty Suite this month, and you're going to get a sample full size of all the cardstock. These are just little samples. We're going to get glimmer paper in there. I mean, isn't that pretty? You're going to get the resin dots and some of the new ribbons, plus a half a pack of the Unbounded Beauty DSP, which is so pretty. So today's the very last day to sign up, so you can definitely check out my website, which is loritamariecrafts.ca under classes, and you can see a link there, or on my blog, you can look for May Stamp and Create class, and then you will find all the details there. It's all to go, so anywhere in Canada I can ship, or if you live outside Canada, I can send you a tutorial. And this is a full video tutorial to take you step by step. Okay, so that's that. The other thing I want to talk about briefly is if you're loving Stampin' Up and all the things it has to offer, you can join and be a part of Stampin' Up and get the starter kit this month, and you're going to get a whole pile of things for free. So it's a really good time to hang out and join Stampin' Up. In Canada here, you pay $135, and you actually get like a total altogether of $277 worth of products for only $135. So normally you get a little extra, like $30 extra, plus your free shipping and some business supplies and things like that. But this month, so until the end of May, Stampin' Up is throwing in all the in-color stuff, or almost all of it. So $112 worth of in-color products. So the cardstock, the designer series paper, the ink pads, and the markers. And so you'll be set up with all the in-colors, and then you get the joy of getting a discount on your crafting supplies. So that's awesome. And all the perks that Stampin' Up has to offer. And I've been with Stampin' Up since 2014, and I have loved it every step of the way. So yes, this year is my 10-year anniversary, so that's kind of fun. This year I've been starting a team, and we're called the Sunshine Crafters. And so if you join with me, then you get to be a part of my Sunshine Crafters team, and we're figuring things out together and having a lot of fun. And so if you have questions, you can message me. Again, you can look at my website for more information under Join. And let's get to the crafting. So today we're going to be talking about the Ephemera Packs and the mix and match. So don't be scared if you're like, I don't know about these things. I am here to convince you that you're going to love them by the end. And I just want to show you either how simple it can be or how you can step them up. So let's go down to the desk here and get going. So here is our lovely catalog. And so what I love about this is that if we already love crafting, then we get it, right? And we're like, why don't you craft? Why don't you craft? Why doesn't everybody craft? But sometimes it can seem a little overwhelming. And so maybe you've got a friend who's starting out. Maybe you're watching this and you're just starting out. This is a really fun option. So in our catalog, we have this really cute section called Mix and Match. And we've got cards and what we're calling Ephemera Packs. And it's just like little die cuts. I'm going to show you all the things. And there's a cute little sentiment that goes with it. And the idea, of course, is that you can mix and match all these things together. So I'm going to take you through step by step. I mean, they give you lots of ideas in the catalog of what to do as well. But I'm going to walk you through this as well. And we're going to end off with a scrapbooking page. So you don't want to miss that. So first I want to show, so what is this? What are we talking about? So the idea is, sorry, just got to grab my stuff here. The idea is that you start with a card base. So a pre-printed card base. And so I've got a few here. I have been using some of them. So there are 2 packs. I don't even think I have that many of the second pack, to be honest. So the first pack, and it's all this lovely alliteration that we can work on, is called Common Creek. And definitely check out online and see what all the patterns are. I don't have all of them here, but you get 5 cards, and then you get a matching envelope for every card. So like, for example, those 2 go together. So those are kind of your more neutrals. Common Creek gives you an idea of what the colors are. The second pack, look, this is what I have left, is called, because we're going to be using a couple of these today. It's called Sunny Springs. So that's aptly named as well. And so again, you get 5 cards. So each pattern is different. So 1 of 5 different patterns, and then you get a matching envelope. And so this is how you would start making your card with the ephemera packs. And then there are 4 different ephemera packs. So the first one is called Saying Something. And what's really fun about these is that they're just die cut. You just punch them out essentially, and you get, oh, I don't even have all, where are they all? A couple of them I think I gave away. I gave away at my catalog launch party, but you get 4 sheets times 2. So you get 8 sheets of 4 designs. That's what I'm trying to say. So here's a couple of them for the Saying Something. So these are all your words that you can put. Then there are 2 different packs that have images in them. So one is called Something for Everything, and one is called Fully Flowering. And the Something for Everything is literally something for everything. I mean, look at these. They're so cute. The balloon, the fish, the candles, the rainbows, the cakes. We were laughing at my catalog launch party that there's like a howdy in the words, and then cowboy stuff, which if you know anything about Calgary, we have the Calgary Stampede in the summertime. So I'm like, you can make a Calgary Stampede card for somebody. Like, there really is something for everybody. Then there's the Fully Flowering, which has beautiful floral images. And again, there's 4, and like I said, I gave a few away as a prize. And then lastly, there's the labels one, labels and layers. And you get all these amazing label shapes. And so they're all different colors. They're going to match all the different card bases. And you can have fun doing all the mixing and matching. So that's the basics of it. So let's get to the crafting part, shall we? So the first one, I'm going to take you through kind of the different steps to how you could take it from simple, and then how you can step things up. Because maybe you've got the ephemera packs already, and then you're like, once you get them, sometimes it can be overwhelming. You're like, how do I actually put this together? So I've got a card base here. So this is from the Common Creek. It's probably Pool Party, which is one of my favorite colors. And so one of the first packs that I think you should get is the Saying Something. So that's the words. And then you can sift through all your words, and I'm going to show you how I stored mine. You're going to want the stamp cases. Absolutely. Look at this. It fits perfect. Did you know that you can buy these in a set of 4, and they're just empty, and then you can use them for whatever you want? And I use mine for my Memories and More kits. They fit perfectly in them. And now they fit perfect for my ephemera packs. So this is where I'm keeping them all. And I like that it's small and slim, and I can just like tuck it on my shelf. So I went through and I picked a few words, and I've got hello, beautiful, you make life so rosy. And so you could literally make a card that's just that, and then you could leave it like that. But then I would say, let's step this up. So let's add some images. So I went through the flowering, Fully Flowering, and I found this really pretty one with these like strawberry flowers. And then we're going to do more advanced things in a minute, but we're going to put that on. So you just put that there, and then you put your words on top. Plunk, plunk, plunk. And now you've added an image. The next thing to add is maybe the label pieces, the labels and layers. So I found this one that's cute that goes. And so you can see I just found things that were similar colors and that also went with the pool party. So you can just go through and you go by like sentiment or cards. So if you're doing birthday, you look for all the birthday things and see what you like. And then you could go by color and see how you want to put things together. So let's put this cute little card together. And one thing that is my go-to that if you want to just simply step up your card is dimensionals. You know, Stampin' Up! Has a top 10 right now of like top 10 basics, and mine has got to be dimensionals. You got to have a pack of these. They're only like $6 and you get 3 sheets and you will use them on everything. So I'm going to put the largest image here on my card with dimensionals. And we'll just kind of angle it like so. And then I want to put the beautiful on the label piece so that I can see it a bit better so that it pops off. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put a little seal on the back of this and get that layered up how I want it. And then the beautiful, this is like a delicate die cut, and so you're going to need some liquid glue. And this is one of the other top 10 things too, is the multi-purpose liquid glue, which are great for die cuts. There's also the fine tip glue, which has an even skinnier tip than this, so it's really perfect for these fine detail things. Okay, and then I'm just going to pick that up and we'll put that on. And you just need to hold it for a second. And then I'm going to make this as simple as possible. It's not my like go-to, I got to be honest. I love layers. So I will like look at this and want to add many more layers. But they can be cute just on their own. Like if you just need, look at this little strawberry. Is it going to focus? Oh, it's so cute. Look at that little strawberry. So if you want a little quick something for a friend, for a teacher, like, you know, end of school year is coming up. There are so many reasons why you may not have time to make a full-blown card, or maybe you just don't want to. Maybe you love these little die cut things. Okay, look how cute this is. So there is our first card. And of course, I want to add gems and all the things, but we're going to keep this one simple. So that was our first card. And it's kind of got all my favorite colors with Pool Party and Fruity Flamingo. And so the second one, we're going to step this up again. And again, you're going to see all my favorite colors. So your favorite colors might be different, but these are all my favorites. So that's what I'm drawn towards. And that's like a good tip for crafting is like just, you don't always have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Like you can use all your favorite things. That's what makes it fun, right? So yellow is my favorite color, which I know that's kind of polarizing. Not everybody loves yellow, but I love yellow. And so I'm going to use this fun, bright one. I'm going to turn my card this way. And then I just went through, the packs again and pulled out things that I liked that were yellow. So there's lemons and there's a sunshine, which is perfect. My team name, Sunshine Crafters. So I'm always drawn to anything with a sun. And then I liked kind of the friendship words. So we've got friend here in a die cut. And then I've got this one, thanks for always being a friend. And then I have this cute label piece that has a bit of black on it to pull in the black from the lemons. And so I just went through, pulled out the pieces that I wanted, and then we're going to see how we put it together. The next thing we do to step these cards up is there's a stamp set. There's actually a couple really awesome just sentiment stamp sets. So there's this one called Simply Said, and it's got some great just kind of basics for you. I was trying to find a different word than simple. Great basics. And then the next one, I think it's just here. There's this one here saying hey, and it's got some kind of like cheeky ones and some cute ones in there. There's still like regular like happy birthday, congrats, thanks. And so those are two great options for adding in just simple sentiments. And so I think I'm going to find a way to tuck in the little hello. And I just got to grab a block Okay, so let's see. I don't have a sample. Usually I have a sample made, but because there's a finite amount of these die cut pieces, I didn't make it ahead of time. But this one, I want to step up a little bit. So we're going to put dimensionals on the lemons. And you could just like take this as a layout idea. So you can see how I'm building it up. And honestly, if you could pick the ephemera pack, you know, the pieces that you like, or even like your stamp set that you're liking right now, and you could kind of do a similar thing. A good basic to add is there's twine that comes in all the basics. So you get black and white and crumb cake and gray and what's the other one? Vanilla, I think. So this is the black. And because there's this cute little cutout kind of naturally on this label piece, it was just asking for some twine, right? So I'm going to put some twine on there. And I'm just going to tie a little bow here. And so adding a little linen thread or twine or something, baker's twine, if my fingers will work today. Come on, fingers. I can't. Oh my word. I can do this. We can do hard things on a Thursday, right? Okay. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. We can do this. And then I'm going to stamp, before I put it on my card, I'm going to stamp the hello there. So I'm just going to use black so it stands out. You know, you could tie a knot. If a bow is not your friend, you could just tie a knot too. That also works. And then we're going to stamp the little hello or whatever sentiment, you know, goes with what you're doing. And then I'm going to layer this up. And I think I'm going to put my sunshine. So I was picturing this. Thanks for always being a friend. So another idea is if you wanted to use this one, the white ones you could color. So you could get your blends and you could color it. You could get sponge daubers, your blending brushes or anything, and you could add the color to match whatever you're doing, and then you could just layer that up too. So that's another idea. And I think we'll make the sun flat. Then we'll add dimensionals on this guy. And so I think what's fun about these is just the versatility. So right now, Stampin' Up is doing, did you know that they always do a creative challenge every month? So this month, and you can follow it along on social media, is #CreativeChallengeSU. And this month is all about the mix and match products. So if you want lots of ideas, I went on and looked at other people's ideas. Just go check out what like the Artisan team is doing, what Stampin' Up's team is doing, and you're going to see a lot of really cute ideas. And some people, like, they went a little crazy. Like they went, you can put like a huge, a huge pile of ephemera pieces on there, and you can just keep layering up, especially the florals, right? They're so pretty. I might tweak this some more. This was a challenge for me to not have it made ahead of time, so I was sure I liked it. So I might tweak this a little bit. I was looking for some black gems, and so that is not the right thing. So these are sparkle gems, and there is black in there. So then you can just kind of like dig through your embellishments. Anyone else have an embellishment stash? You got a stash. There's got to be a black one in there somewhere. Then you can make a cute little card like this and just add a few embellishments on it. Okay, so those are pretty simple. And so those are some basics of just how everything works together. So now I want to show you a scrapbooking page and just kind of how you can use these products in your scrapbooking too. So I don't know if you're into scrapbooking. I love it. I just have a really hard time finding time for it. It is something that I find time consuming. So not only do you have to plan your pictures, but then it just takes longer than card making. And so I kind of only do it a few times a year. But I think we're Stampin' Up doing some more scrapbooking in the future, then it'll give me an opportunity to get into it again a little bit. So this is just some basic white cardstock I'm cutting. And I'm cutting this to 6x8 because right now what we have to offer is a cute little 6x8 album. And so it's a great size if you're a little overwhelmed by a 12x12 scrapbooking page. So this is one that I worked on a while ago. So you can decorate the whole front. This is the little album that we've got, 6x8 album with a black spine. And then here's like last year's little kit here that I did. So you get these little 6x8 pages, and you can decorate them up however you want. And so it's fun to do a full spread, as me and my hubby. So it's fun to do a whole spread of a 6x8, and you get a sleeve in the little pocket packs of a 6x8 as well. So that's what I thought I would do today. So you can use obviously any color cardstock, but I'm just going to use basic white. And then remember those cards from the card packs? You could cut these up, right? So this was one I already cut up because I did make a sample of this. So let's say you have a card. Let me pull, well, even if this won't match, but you could have a white card base, and then you could cut this and mat it, and then you could get 2 cards out of 1 card. So that's an idea as well. I thought that I would use this as the background. And so I already cut one, and there's just the little fold line in there. So I'm just going to trim that out. And this is nice and bold because it's Shy Shamrock, which is such a fun green. And I'm just going to show you how I designed this. And then I went through and I went and grabbed the pieces that I wanted. So I was doing a birthday page, and this is the background that I chose. So I went through to find things that were also in that same color scheme. Okay, so I love this one with the little tab. So I wanted to use that one. So that's the label piece that I chose. And then it was for a birthday. So I love this one. And this was a birthday of mine a couple years ago, and we had a Mexican theme. I love Mexico. Studied there in university and stuff. And so I have a special place in my heart for Mexico. So I always love a good Mexican theme. So I chose that piece because it's got the green in it. And then I went and chose these balloons, of course. It's good for a birthday. And you see how easy they just plunk out. So we got balloons. And then I went through the words. And I love the one that said party time. So I grabbed that one because it's also Shy Shamrock. And then I think I don't have this piece again. Then I grabbed a Celebrate. So it was one of these die cut pieces that was Celebrate. But look, this one says Happy, and that's the same color. Let's pull that out so you can just kind of see. And then you could stamp Happy Birthday, or you could do Happy, Happy Birthday like this. And then that would look really cute together. So then you've got your picture, of course. And so I cut a picture to 3x4. And then then you just play around with the layout until you're kind of happy how it looks. So you can picture your picture there, picture your photo there. I gotta find a different word. And then it was looking a little plain. And so I saw one of the artisans did a scrapbooking page, and then they just had a drawn outline on their scrapbook page, which I thought was a really great idea. So you could just grab your basic black marker and just freehand it. If freehanding scares you, then you can grab a ruler. But the idea was that it doesn't look perfect. So I just started in one corner and then just drew a line. And I didn't care if it was bubbly or a little shaky or a little uneven. And then I just went along like this. And I was amazed at how just doing this kind of brought the page to life. It's like it grounded it a little bit. And you could do this on pattern paper too. It doesn't have to be on white as well. So you can kind of see how it comes together, and then you can add ribbon and embellishments, of course. So let me bring in my finished scrapbook page. And you can see how we did. Isn't that cute? So is everything like I just showed you? This is the Celebrate that I use. So I just added that with liquid glue. And then this was up with dimensionals. My photo is up with dimensionals. I added a little bit of Shy Shamrock ribbon. I just took a little piece and I actually trimmed it in half just to kind of create a smaller detail look there. And then I added some of the in color gems. So there's lots of fun ways that you can step this up. So I love the mix and match. I encourage you to try it out. Just maybe get a pack of cards and then you can use it with any Stampin' Up! Products, of course, or pick out your favorite ephemera packs and just start adding them in. Like I said, the sentiments are a fun one to start with because you could just add them into your regular card making too, and that would look really cute. So these are my little projects today. I'm looking forward to scrapbooking. If you are unaware, there is going to be more scrapbooking stuff from Stampin' Up! Hopefully later this year. So that's going to be fun to explore together as well as our card making. So thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back next week, of course, with some more projects. Oh, I should come up and say hey. Come up and say hey. Sorry, I've been having a cold this past couple of weeks, so like feeling a little out of it. So thanks for hanging out with me today. And if you're ever looking for some more information, check out my website, LoritamarieCrafts.ca. Don't forget about the join offer and my Stamp and Create class and all the fun things. And you can always find all the information on my website of what's current and what's going on. So hope you guys take care and have a great weekend coming up. And if you're in the States, happy Memorial Day weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.